Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys know, in March of 2020, COVID first began to spread across the United States and the world was going absolutely nuts. Now, during that same time, I started my home gym, or started to search for a home gym because gyms were going to close down and things weren't looking good. And so I started my home gym. I got my home gym in April of 2020. And I wanted to kind of do a perspective, or kind of a zoom out, kind of bigger picture, and my opinion on what I feel or what I think of home gyms, garage gyms, basement gyms, whatever kind of home gym you have, and the pros, the cons, the things I like, the things I don't like, the things I want to change, etc., etc. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll probably show you guys a few clips from today's workout from leg day, and so that way you guys don't get too bored. Now, home gyms, I think, are incredible for certain reasons. The first reason is it's very convenient. You go from either your house to the garage, or your house to the basement, or your house to a certain room you set up your home gym in. And so it's very convenient, very easy. There's basically no commute to the gym, so you save on gas, you save on time, and it's obviously very clean. It's private, it's your own equipment, so you get to customize it however you want and get specialized or specialty equipment based off of your goals and your fitness type. And so, for example, if you're a power lifter, you could get kilo plates or whatever kind of plates, or powerlifting plates, the really thin ones. If you're a CrossFitter or Olympic weightlifter, you could get the bumper plates, etc., etc., etc. So I think that is really cool. That is one thing I've really enjoyed about the home gym, is just adding certain pieces of equipment that I've really enjoyed, and I see a benefit to my certain style of training. The other thing that is very nice, especially now, is, well, maybe not so much now, but who knows, maybe the world is changing in this direction. The way how everything is remote nowadays, so school and work and everything is basically remote, or can be remote. Obviously, aside from certain things, but most things can be remote nowadays. So it's very nice when you're on a lunch break, or you have basically time in between classes at school or something like that. You could go into your home gym and basically get warmed up, take your pre-workout, and hit a quick workout and do what you got to do, and then you don't even have to worry about it after work or after school. And that for me has been very, very nice, especially during work. So I usually take a lunch sometime in the middle of the day where I have a lot of energy, and I take my pre-workout, I get a quick workout in, and I go right back to what I was doing. And it is very convenient, and I've really enjoyed that over the past few months. And same thing for school. If you have exams or whatever you're doing, you want to take a break, you take your pre-workout and you go and do a quick workout. It is very, very convenient. A few things that I kind of miss from commercial gyms. Number one is that heater behind me takes up a lot of electricity. It is very high wattage and consumes a lot of energy. And now XL Energy and all these different energy companies, they're increasing their prices for electricity, and so it's been very expensive to heat up the garage gym, especially in this cold weather. It is literally there's a snowstorm outside and it is freezing, so it is very hard to keep the garage warm. I actually just turned it off so you guys don't hear it in the background, but already within a few minutes it's getting really cold, and the temperatures have dropped significantly since I've turned it off. So that is definitely a negative. I know a lot of people say, oh, if you start a home gym, you don't have to worry about paying a monthly fee every single month. Well, if you're in a garage and you live in a cold area, or if you're in a basement and your basement gets cold or whatever it is, you're gonna have to turn up some kind of heater, and that's gonna cost a lot of energy, and it might be just as expensive or more expensive than a gym membership, a commercial gym membership. So that is something to keep in mind, especially now as the energy prices, at least here where I live, they're going up. The second thing that I really miss is space. This is a one-car garage, about 10 by 20, so about 200 square feet, and it has been very tight, to say the least. And I've enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but I do miss having that space to do walking lunges, to do sled pulls, sled pushes. For example, I wanted to add actually iso arms to the rack, but obviously, as you guys can see, I have a curtain on the left side, so I can't add any iso arms on the left side. I would have to turn my whole rack to basically face this way instead of this way to add those iso arms. And also, Rep Fitness is coming out with the Aries cable attachment and several other nice attachments for the rep rack that I have behind me, which is in the link below if you guys are interested in checking out how much it costs and the configuration and all that good stuff, and if you want to get your own rack as well. So go ahead and check out the link if you are interested. But long story short, having not a lot of space kind of sucks, and that is the second thing that I miss. The next thing that I miss is the kind of the atmosphere. Like, if I just stay quiet right now, like, that's just how it is when you work out. It is really quiet. You have to make your own noise. I'm very used to working out with noise, and I know I talked about when I first began my home gym, my garage gym, I talked about how it gets lonely and quiet in here, and it still bothers me to this day. I've gotten a lot more used to it. I'm very comfortable working out here now. I'm very accustomed to it, but I still do miss that atmosphere, that energy from a busy commercial gym. Now that being said, I know a lot of my friends that go to commercial gyms, they tell me it is extremely busy. So that is one thing I'm really grateful for in the garage gym, is that there's no wait. I come in here, nobody's working out except for me, and I get to choose whatever I want to use. I don't have to wait for somebody to finishing their 10 sets of 3 on the bench press or the squat rack. So yeah, the atmosphere and just the people in the gym, especially my friends, if I'm working out with friends, it is very nice, and it gives me a good kind of energy when I'm working out. So I do miss that. The fourth thing that I've kind of struggled with a garage gym or home gym is separating things in the house or responsibilities in the house versus working out, basically, and just focusing on my workout. A lot of times it's very, very common for me to get distracted, to go and do something inside the house, and it'll take me like 10-15 minutes. By that time, my blood kind of cooled down, the pump isn't as good anymore or whatever, my joints get cold, and I come back in here and I try to lift the weight and it just feels off. So you have to re-warm up or warm up again. Re-warm up is probably not a word, but warm up again and take the time to do that. So it takes a little bit more time, and it seems like I take when I kind of don't get to focus, it takes more time for me to work out than for me to work out at a commercial gym. At a commercial gym, there's no external kind of distractions unless you have a lot of people talking to you. That's really the only distraction that I see. But other than that, you're usually focused, you have your headphones in, you get your workout in, and you get out. Here, I see a lot more distractions at home that could potentially get in the way of working out. The final thing I want to talk about is equipment and prices. So prices have actually increased since I've started my home gym until now. And it's even in the beginning, it was really tough to drop a few thousand on some equipment, on some garage gym equipment. But now I'm looking back at it and I'm glad I bought it at that time, because now it's even more expensive, and with what's going on in Ukraine and potentially the world economy and what is going to happen, prices might go up even further. So if you're interested in getting a home gym or garage gym, I would probably do it sooner than later and not wait for any sales, because it seems like the trend is just upward and it continues to increase. I haven't really seen it decrease at all. I know Rep Fitness actually had a few plates on sale and a few other pieces of equipment on sale. They discounted it. So if you're interested in that, I would highly recommend just getting it and don't think about it twice. As they say, buy once, cry once. So that's just one other thing I really dislike, is the prices of home gym and home gym equipment and how expensive it is to keep adding stuff to your home gym. Now that is basically it. Looking back at it kind of from a zoomed out perspective, I really do enjoy my home gym and I'm very, very grateful for it. And I highly recommend, if you're at all interested in it, or if none of the things that I just mentioned bother you, or you don't think they'll bother you, then I'd highly recommend just straight up starting a home gym. I don't regret it at all. I think it's a great investment. And it goes with you wherever you go. So if you have to move somewhere, as long as you have an extra room or any extra space, you could always put some home gym equipment in your house or apartment or townhome or whatever. That is basically it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop a like, and inshallah I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.